Hi, hello, welcome to Quick Revision. I hope you are following my channel. Yes, in today's class also we are going to revise some more question and answers. So here is a question. What are the significance of a chemical equation? Write the significance of a chemical equation. So these are the two different forms of a same question. So in this you need to answer 2 to 3 points you need to answer at least. The first point is it tells about the various names of reactants and products. It tells about the names of various reactants and the products. Second point, it tells us the relative number of atoms or molecules of reactants and products in a chemical reaction. And third point, provides information regarding relative number of moles of reactants and products. So these are the 3 points you need to mention. So this is about the significance of a chemical equation. Next question is limitations of a chemical equations. What are the limitations of a chemical equation? Or it can be asked like what are the drawbacks of a chemical equation? Mention two limitations of a chemical equations like that. So the answer is it fails to provide actual concentration of the reactants taken and the products formed in a chemical reaction. So this is the first point. Second point, it fails to provide time taken for the completion of a chemical change. So it fails to provide information about exact time taken for the completion of a chemical change. So these 2 points you need to mention there. So come to the next question. So how can we make a chemical equation more informative? How can we make a chemical information more informative? So here, when you look at a chemical equation, you are observing some symbols there as a subscript. If you look at the compounds, so here it tells us about the physical states. If we are taking a compound that is solid, we will write the subscript a small s inside the bracket. If it is a liquid, we will write small l inside a bracket. If it is a gas, we will write small g inside a bracket as subscript. Got it? And we, if we have taken solutions in water, so some solutions in water, for example, copper sulfate is dissolved in water. Copper sulfate salt dissolved in water. In such situation, we will write the subscript as AQ inside the bracket. AQ means aqueous solution of copper sulfate. So copper sulfate dissolved in water. Similarly, aqueous solution of HCl, like that. And also we'll use some arrow marks like the upward arrow mark indicates that the evolution of gas, and the downward arrow mark indicates the formation of a precipitate. And also we use double arrow mark. If we use double arrow mark in front of the reactants, that indicates that the process is reversible. Process can be reversed. If we use a single arrow mark, so the process cannot be reversible. So these are the some important symbols generally we will use. And above the arrow mark, sometimes we will write if the reaction is fast, we will write fast. If the reaction is slow, we will write slow on the arrow mark. So these are the things you need to know. And also we will write some of the reaction conditions. Reaction conditions like temperature, pressure, presence of catalyst. If the temperature is there, if the temperature is required for that reaction, we will write the temperature above the arrow mark. If any catalyst we are using, we will write the name of that catalyst above the arrow mark. And also if it requires a sunlight, that is sunlight, again a condition, physical condition, so we will write sunlight above the arrow mark. You might have seen it in the reaction of photosynthesis. Above the arrow mark we will write sunlight, and below that we will write chlorophyll. So like that. So these are the important symbols generally we will use while writing a chemical equation. Yes. Yes, the next question, we are going to next question. Yes, we are moving for the uh, types of reactions now. We need to revise some of the question and answers related to the types of chemical reactions.